Well, she's a late one, but gotta get the starter out and finish the welding on the cab. So I cannot wait. I plan on putting a backup camera in this truck when it gets on the road. I don't want to hit my car. My car's like right there, but I'm too far over. Actually, I'm just about perfect, actually. If I line myself up, you guys see in that mirror, I'm lining myself up with that light on in there. So when I back up into that, I want to, right about there is kind of perfect. Like that. Lights off. Shut the truck off. Oh, with any luck. Can I turn that? Hold on a sec. Oh, with any luck, battery's too low. It said for turn the light on. I won't have to have this thing on here anymore. Pull this. Shutting this. And by the next time you guys, or if you guys are watching this whole video, I'm pretty doggone sure that, come on. There'll actually be more light here, hopefully. So I've got to disconnect the battery, and this battery's going to be disconnected for a while because I've been welding on this truck with the battery connected, which is actually kind of a bad idea. So I'm going to disconnect the battery here. I want to finish welding this side right here, inside there. That's why this wheel liner here's out. I know you can't see it because, again, I don't know what my battery life is, but apparently it's low. So that's another reason. You guys probably won't see a whole lot. But go in, put this thing on charge. But right there, I don't know if you guys can see the light through there. The camera's really bad right now. So, let there be light. I do have lights, for crying out loud. So, I think I showed you guys this before. But I just got that little hole. It's not a very big hole either. You know what? While I'm in here, you guys see the original color of that truck. It's almost like that purple blue. I'm thinking about going back to that original color. I kind of like that, actually. But you guys see see that gap right there in the middle of the screen? That's factory. Like the way this all wraps up, those are actually factory holes. You see where that line's coming through? That's a factory hole, and that's allowing moisture down in there to rot that out. I don't know what to do about that, but that's all factory. So, but anyways, I've got to cut 2 pieces cut, probably about the same thickness of that. Maybe, actually, you know what? Now that I look at it, it's probably thicker than that. So, yeah. Anyway, so I got a piece cut for that. I just got to bend it, weld the 2 pieces together, bend them, and put them in there. Actually, now that I put the light on there, I really do like that color. Better than black. But, yeah. Get this battery disconnected. And then I've got to crawl downstairs, crawl underneath this thing, and see if I can't get that starter out tonight. And I need to extract that bolt. I just don't know if I'm going to get that done tonight. But I've got my truck parked here now where she's going to be. So this might not be a long section you guys are seeing here. The next little bit here, I might already have the starter out. Like I said, I don't know how much battery life I have. I made a long trip. On my other channel there, I've actually got a video on that one. They're coming out on the 17th. I believe it's 17th. Next Friday from this anyways. Today is Sunday night, but I had to go. We found a great deal for a transmission for that thing. On the Polaris's, you can't see it, but see, like on the Polaris, the transmissions on those are like $4,500. And my buddy, his output shaft, or sorry, his input shaft broke again for the second time. And we actually found a brand new OE transmission for that thing for $700. Like, crazy deal. So anyways, enough's enough. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect that battery and get down underneath there and see if I can't get that starter out. Anyways, got it out. That came out like stupid easy, honestly, way too easy. So that is my core, and that's why I wanted it. That was an AC Delco. This one is a Champion Platinum Edition one. There's the part number, and this thing has a lifetime warranty on it. And that bolt, the broken bolt, this one here, this is the one that was in it. That's a 15 mil, the 15 mil. These are 3/8 thread, so beautiful on that. The other one, thankfully, has about that much right there. That's about what I see. So it's actually in there pretty good. It looks like the guys were trying to get off because all the threads are down on one side, on the other. So they were trying to get that thing out. So it's going to take me a little bit to bust her loose. But that's a shouldered, 3/8, 15 mil. So that's going to go in there. I'm going to grab I'm going to get a new one tomorrow at work. So I mean, well, when you guys see it anyways, it'll have a new bolt. When you guys see this thing going in with new washers, I will go ahead and do that. And as I put that on while I'm looking at my camera. So 15 mil. The kit does come with a wire and shrink wrap and stuff for this. But on my starter there, it actually had this on it. And this thing came brand new with this. So I literally just took the bolt off, took that other connector off, put this connector on, and I don't have to use that wire. That's the wire right there that they gave you. So that wire was on it, and I took that off and put, that'll focus on that, put that one on. So the battery, or the wire already has that. Now those wires are a little bit corroded, so I will have to clean those up, but she should be going back in the truck here in no time. So like I said, next time you guys see in, well, next part here, it should be daytime. The sun will be up anyways for as long as it is when I get back from work and try to bust this thing loose, because I have to get some nuts and weld it on to the broken one. And I mean, with any kind of luck, I can get it done with the first nut that I weld onto it and pull it out. That would be fantastic. If not, it might take a couple. So I will be showing you guys that. So stay tuned. Next day, but it's a rain delay. Well, it's technically a rain day. Day 3. Ah, crap. Bird crap all over my truck. If it starts to rain, the trees kind of help me out here. I was using the trees last year there to work a little until it started raining really, really hard. So they might help me again today. Anyways, I'm going to see if I can get that starter bolt out. Let's have a look. Well, you know it's summer when. Didn't expect to see that. Well, at least it's not a slug season. Anyways, that's from my other channel. This. Ooh, that looks super shiny. Hold on. Not so shiny anymore. Dirty lens. Cleaned it. The camera was dirty. All right, so let me see here. Hey, picked up another new bolt, washers, and these nuts are just in case I need to weld. But what you guys are going to see me do here is I might end up sacrificing these guys. I do not know. Well, these things are tight. So see what happens right there. See what happens when you put two together. And I'm doing this with one hand. And that was if I can get 2 of these turned onto it, I might not have to weld. So, geez, those things are really on there. As you guys will see in a minute, there's enough thread. But as you'll see in a minute, I tried to turn it off with my pliers, and so did they apparently. So it's flattened on both sides. But if there's enough thread on there for me to actually get the 15 on, because these are 15 just like that, I'll use a 15. And if I have to actually impact these on, I don't care about the threads. Because in the end of it, if this doesn't work, it doesn't matter, because I will just weld this to it anyway. And hopefully that heat, I know it's going into aluminum, but hopefully that heat, and I'll bang it a couple times with a hammer just to help crack it loose a little bit, just to see if that can actually help break it loose. But without further ado, let's get into it. I was actually talking to my colleague about this earlier today. I was like, you know what? In all honesty, this is probably the easiest starter I've ever done in my life. And he's like, well, you've never worked on a Chevy. And that's where he's wrong. I told him that. That's actually, you know, because I'm 51 years old, turning 52 here very, very, very soon. I'm an old guy. But, oh crap. There's not enough. I thought there was more thread than that, so I'm not going to get 2. There it is, right there. I'll zoom in a bit there for you. And not in the shadows. Can you see that? Yeah, those threads are, yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna have to twist this thing off best I can. And I probably should have got slightly larger nuts. But yeah. So that's her. She's actually shorter than I thought it was. Yeah, that kind of sucks. So, oh, I am shadowing it too. Sorry, didn't realize I was. So yeah, that's my nut there. And I guess I'm going to have to try to figure out what I'm going to do, because I may not use these after all. And just a PSA for you guys too. So I did my oil change a while back, and this thing here's had a constant drip. You see it there? So constant drip. And it's not going to lead to a whole lot, but oil stains, right? So now at work, I can just tell you guys this real quick. At work, we've actually not had a recall, but we've had a crap load of customers coming in a while back that were coming in with oil leaking after we did oil changes. And our policy now is every single oil change, if it's got a gasket, we replace the gasket. And I didn't do that. So now there's a trick. There's actually a vacuum trick. You start at the top, you take your cap off. I'm sure if you guys have seen that, if you're familiar with it, go check it out. It's a really, really cool phenomenon. It does in fact actually work. Get somebody up top with a vacuum, take the oil cap off, put a vacuum to it. You can take this off, and it's the coolest thing to watch the oil just sit there like a magnet. It's an amazing thing to see. And if you've seen YouTube videos or TikTok, it is in fact a real thing, because we've done it at work. Of course, I don't have two people here, so I can't do it. So when I do go drain the oil, I will have to have a new gasket on that. That's a PSA for you guys. If you ever do an oil change, make sure you put a new gasket on. So anyhow, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do here. Now we'll get back to this. Yeah. Oh, and just because I am amazed at how fast all of this stuff that I welded up, I put this stitch weld in here actually to give it strength, but it's incredible how that looks like that. This was done like 2 months ago. It's crazy how that looks like. You can't look at that. You'd think this was as old as this, and this. That's crazy, isn't it? Leave a comment on what you guys think of that. All right, I'm gonna try something here. 9/16, not 15 mil. Pretty much the same thing though. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna see if I can get this nut on here. I don't care how it goes on. Right now, I'm gonna try to impact it on and see how that works out. Oh, you guys want to see another squirrel moment here? If you're familiar with this truck, I want to ask you guys a question. So, right along the fender line here, right underneath the F-150 line, there is a ground wire, earth wire, right here, and it's completely corroded off. And I have no idea where this thing goes. If you guys can help me out, because I don't know if this is maybe from here to, well, no, from here to up top maybe, because, you know, grounding out the cab because of the rubber insulators here. Maybe, I don't know, but let me know if you guys have know, because this thing here is, that thing's hard as a rock. It's so badly corroded, but the copper is gone. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can get off that little guy right there. I'm going to see if I can get a nut on that thing there, which might be hard if you look at that, the condition of that thing there. Might be a little hard for me to get one on, but you know what? If I can force it, I'll force it. And if I can get it on there, it might be a little bit thing for me to weld on. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and try and see how that works out for me. So just give me a second here, I'll let you know. So, well, the good news is, well, I don't know if I can record this. I get my finger up there. Good news is, it's actually going on. It's actually going on. So as it loses focus. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing on and try not to break it off. Oh yeah, perfect amount of weld right there. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's sweet. Sweet, sweet. Wouldn't it be cool actually if I can hit this thing? I'm going to try this a couple times. I'm going to get this thing kind of tight and then I'll just back it off and see what happens, because you never know. Maybe I get lucky and have that thing come out just from impacting it. What do you think? You think I can do it? Oh, the camera's vertical right now. I'm gonna have to edit that. Well, there she is, and the welder is definitely gonna come out now. So get it on the hottest setting I could possibly get it on, and go ahead and tack that thing around there. So that's my next draw here. All right, so I just burned that real quick. You guys can see that. Oh, shadow there. Burn that as quick as I could, as hot as I could. And looking at that, that actually doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna let that cool off for a little bit, and then I'll come back and see if I can. I'm actually gonna hand turn that. I'm gonna get my my wrench out and see if I can break that loose using my hand. We'll go from there. So I was just looking at that wire right there. Oh, I think I just broke it. Yeah, I did. Oh, guess I'll be fixing that. That's that starter wire I was telling you guys about. Had that. This is the female end right here. So looks like I'm gonna be stripping that off anyways. Ah, cool. Glad I noticed that. In case any one of you guys are wondering, this is actually what I have for. You know, it's a simple one, minimum. You know what I mean? Usually when I'm welding my truck, it's maximum in 1 on this guy here, and I put usually we have the wire between 4 and 5. I had it on 5 for the wire feed there, just to get good and hot there. I say too, being Canadian at Canadian Tire, that welder and that helmet and this stand are all right around the same cost for each thing. And I actually bought this thing on sale at Canadian Tire a couple years back, where I got this whole thing with the helmet, that welder, and the stand for the cost of the stand, which was just incredible. So if you guys ever, you know, if you live in Canada, if you're ever up here, pay attention to when they have those sales, because wow, it's incredible. I mean, it's not it's a 110 or 120, right? It just plugs into a 120, a regular household, which is perfectly what I want. And for welding on this truck and getting this truck welded in, I mean, in all honesty, you can't really see it, but on this side here, those aren't the prettiest welds, but they're not the ugliest welds either. And it welded solid, like all of this stuff here. You know, I didn't undercut it, I didn't, you know, and that's just me following the metal. So yeah, it did a really good job welding the floors in and all the welding I've done on it. So I'm actually really happy I have that. So like I said, I'm gonna let that cool off for a little bit there, and then I'm gonna grab my socket, and I should probably go do that now. If not, maybe just a wrench. All right, who wants to take bets? Do I get it on the first try or not? Oh, freaking light's in the way here. Sort of keep putting my phone right in front of where that light is. So yeah, so who wants to take bets whether or not I get this on the first try or not? I'm gonna grab the 9/16. I guess I didn't really need a deep socket on this. And it's in the off position. This is a 72 tooth. So yeah, I need at least one click out of this, and then I'll bring it back. You know what? I think I'm gonna put an extension on this. I wish I had a place to actually mount my camera so I can kind of watch what I'm doing here. So I switched to the 3/8 here with an extension, and see what I can do here. Crap, no, with that extension on there, that's even worse. I do need both hands for this. Crap. Trust me, if I break this, I'll let you guys know. Just trust me on that. All right, so I'm not lying on this. So I'm getting it. Like right now, it's tight on the off position, but then I switch this to the on position, and you can see it turning. And you see how much that turned? That's turning. So what I'm doing here, really, really slowly. See how much that turns? Oh yeah, it's still turning. Oh, it's turning. Oh my God, am I gonna get this thing first try? Trick is, I'm not going for it, right? I'm tightening it and I'm loosening it. Holy crap, this is going to go first try. No way. All right, I'm shaking the camera. I just want to show you guys what I'm doing. I am going back and forth on this to loosen this off. So if it breaks off, I'll let you know. But if I get this thing out first try, holy crap, first try out. That's actually still very warm to the hand. And yeah, I managed to get it, look, because I managed to get it that far out, back and forth. And oops. She where is it? She broke off flush. Damn it all now! That sucks. So I'm gonna try this all over again and put another stud on that and try to weld it. But now it's in an even worse spot. I mean, I don't think I can see. Yeah, it is. It's through and through. I'm wondering how many threads there are in that, to be honest with you. Just on the back side of this. God damn it. This is going to be more work, guys, so I'll go ahead and play with this here for a bit. And now that that's off, it broke off. Oh, that sucks. All right, well, it continues. Well, I did something really, really silly. Not just that starter. When I was welding that, my phone was way too close to that weld. And I've got 2 spots on my phone right now, and like the sparks there actually made 2 spots on my phone, which I can't really show you guys. I can just say like right there on my phone, my screen, and then from there there's a crack that goes down this way, there's another one that goes up this way and across that. Yeah. Ah, man, phone's not even that old. Bugger. And I already cracked the screen. Well, welded the screen. Anyways, I had to get all this stuff here out of the way because my welder's sitting over here. So I guess I'm going to leave my phone far away from where I'm welding. That was silly of me. That was really silly. I actually thought I had my phone far away, like farther away than it actually was. But yeah, so that's kind of a bummer for me. I'm going to go ahead and grab another nut and put it on some vice grips there and see if I can't get that thing to weld in the spot and get that thing out of there, because I still got to work on it. So it shall continue. I'll let you know. This time with the phone far, far, far away from sparks. Vice grips on it. And, oh, come on, light. Why do you want to fight me here? Bear with me. So, once again, sparked the living crap out of her there. And I filled that thing up with weld. And with the speed that was coming out, I know I was getting great penetration. Man, I can really see those cracks on my phone. God! Anyways, don't weld near a cell phone. PSA. So I'm gonna let that cool again. And considering I got like 2 threads out, and I think it was still a little bit loose, but I got a little zealous, I guess you could say. So with that thing there getting, because that was cherry red just a minute ago, so that thing being cherry red, I'm hoping now, if I don't get a little zealous, I just turn that thing out. So that'll be the second one I used. So I'll give that a little bit. I wish I had some penetrating fluid to spray on that, but it'll just evaporate anyways. So what's been said. So yeah, I just lay under my truck now and wait patiently for this thing to cool off. Oh, boys, man, and then I just contemplate life choices and all that stuff. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching my videos and commenting and doing all that stuff. I'll take a moment to say that and subscribe. All my new subscribers, well over 2,000 subscribers now, and hey, every one of you guys, I appreciate you all. I don't get a lot of views on these videos, my truck series, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you, because it's what's going on. But I know a lot of this stuff's been done before, and I understand that too. So if I ever did, you know, that car right there ever gave me problems, I would let you guys know, right? She's overdue for an oil change, I know that much. But, and I will say too, let me just change subject here. Owning that car, I think I said it before, I don't know, but it's like owning a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. I've never owned a vehicle. Actually, even with this, to be honest with you, even this, it's a 93 F-150, and you don't see a whole lot of these things on the road anymore. And I've had people, well, you guys have commented on me. Solo, I don't remember your entire late, but I know you enjoy the content on this truck. And just the fact that you keep commenting on the videos, I just thank you for that. And there's actually a guy that lives in town here, walks by every once in a while when I'm working on my truck, and he's been watching me. He's seen the truck with the back end all ripped up and the front end ripped up because it sat like that for a week or so, waiting for parts, waiting for me to do work to it. And yeah, even him, like he used to have an F-150. Long story. My point is that every single one of you guys leave such positive comments to my videos. I absolutely love it, and that's what pushes me to give content. I don't know, it is what it is, I guess, but again, I want to thank every single one of you guys that do watch my videos, all my new subscribers, every single one of you guys that are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you guys. You have no idea. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Also, on top of that, to be honest with you, I'm doing it because I love to do it. I will say this, I'm not a licensed mechanic. I'll put that out there right now. I'm not. It may seem that because I'm just, doing it. And, a lot of this stuff, like I said, with this truck, I'm learning a lot with this truck. Well, that's just like any mechanic would. I've been on fuel injection for so many years, and this one here is like a mix between a fuel injected and carbureted, in terms like it still has a distributor cap with wires, which most vehicles don't have distributor caps anymore. They've got coils, like coilovers, right? That's where that whole term came from, coilovers and whatever. And this truck here is kind of an in-between thing, which is cool for me. And I don't know if it's cool for you or not, but I absolutely love it. The 5 liter, the 302 that's in this truck, as far as I'm concerned, they're bulletproof. One of the greatest engines Ford ever made. I think I said that before. But yeah, anyways, I'm just talking while I'm waiting for that thing to cool off. So I'll just go ahead and cut to me screaming and yelling because it broke off again. Well, that one just twisted right off, and you guys can see for yourselves how the penetration was on that. It's pretty good, actually. So I think my next option is I'm gonna have to see if I can't drill that out and do like a tap out, maybe if I'm lucky. But that looks like it's gonna have to be drilled out now, which is great because I don't know if I can actually get a drill up in there. This is pretty tight quarters, so oh, that sucks. As I do not want to put this starter in with just one bolt again. It's just dumb. Crap. I guess it's got this spacer on here. Metal spacer. Yeah, I melted. You guys can see that there. I melted that a little bit there too. You see that? Is it focusing on it? I'm sorry, I can't see with my glasses, so I don't know if it focused it on that or not. But I had good penetration, and well, maybe not. Maybe only had half. It's only half shiny. I don't know. Maybe I can try one more before I give up on it completely, because I've only got one more stud. So that's the first one. Where's my second one? Still in there? Oh yeah, there it is. It's the second one. Yeah, well, I let it cool off a lot. Is that a weight? I don't even know what that is, actually. Yeah, you guys can see the weld. Hold on. I don't know why my camera keeps going vertical on me, and then, in editing, I'm gonna have to switch it over anyways, which but it's just annoying that I have to do that. So, where's my light? I'm trying to show you guys this. Sorry. No, it's turning into a really crappy video. Really? Oh! Stay. So, that one there I welded all the way through, and you can see the weld that I did. So, again, I don't know if it's focusing on that, but It looked like it had pretty good penetrate. Well, I don't know, because it did spin off of it. I'll try one more, see what I can do. Well, that's not a testament. I mean, the first one did work. If I didn't get so zealous, a little more patience, I probably would have broke it all the way off. But now I've got to drill it out. This is the last one I did right there, and it's still pretty warm. And again, I guess I didn't just have enough penetration on that. I mean, you can see it did melted pretty good there, but yeah. And I did turn it down. Oh crap, I don't want all the way to 3. I didn't want that to 3, I wanted it at 4. How did it get to 3? Oh, whatever. It is what it is. So, once again, another delay. My drill is at work, so it'll have to wait for the weekend now. It's my weekend off, and it's a long weekend, so that's when this will be continuing, weather permitting. Stay tuned.